Hi, welcome to CEF. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, Binance, CZ, a story that has played out over the past years and capitulated with one final event. To properly explain how FTX reached its breaking point and how Binance capitalised, I need to take you back to 2019. This was a time when FTX had just got up and running. SBF founded FTX and immediately they were off to a fast competitive start. They quickly rose to the top. CZ, seeing this as the smart person he is, decided to invest in FTX and also announced FTX would build an international product offering for the Binance ecosystem. As FTX continued its rampant run up the exchange ladder, CZ noticed the speed of growth to be alarming. That's why in 2021, Binance divested $500 million. Clearly, this shows you that bad blood and conflict was always going to arrive. SBF is well known to indulge in regulation, and he felt that winning over the governments was the way that FTX would exceed Binance. Hence, why he's one of the biggest donors in US politics. He knew using politics as a weapon could have been an effective method for FTX. Now, onto the recent events you probably clicked on the video for. Firstly, you have to understand how FTX were vulnerable to such a catastrophic failure. It came out in an article regarding Alameda that FTX balance sheet stated 14 billion in assets were actually FTT tokens. Therefore, the vulnerability came because if FTF dropped, FTX itself may also collapse. Seeing this, whether a coincidence or not, I will leave that up for you to decide. CZ, with 2.1 billion in FTT and BUSD that he was given as part of the de-investment, made a tweet claiming that Binance were to sell off 500 million in FTX over the coming months. Following this, huge FUD started and FTX collapsed in price very fast. Whether this may be a strategic mastermind from CZ or dumb luck, it caused a capitulation around FTX. Surprisingly, out of the blue, Binance claimed that they would acquire FTX to save them from this collapse. This momentarily caused a relief run, followed by the biggest red daily candle for years. This red candle has been continuing for days, with over 25% loss for Bitcoin and a 40% loss on altcoins. FTX itself has decreased by over 90%. SBF's net worth, from being on the 400 Forbes list not long ago, now has decreased from around 40 billion to zero. In a tweet yesterday, he claimed that they were filing for bankruptcy, and not only that FTX International was bankrupt, but also FTX US. So, where do I see FTX going in the future? Personally, I don't see FTX going anywhere but to the floor. FTX as a coin, or FTT, has collapsed by over 95% and is unrecoverable with a 9 billion gap in liquidity. From a salvageable point of view, FTX is almost impossible to recover. It would require someone with a lot of money, 9 billion, to fill that hole, and it would require someone with the initiative that would allow FTX as a company to get out of multiple lawsuits from every single person involved. This FTX situation as a whole is seriously negative for crypto. You have to understand that trust is what allows currencies to work. Without trust, you have no currencies. This lack of trust that has come about because of FTX will send shockwaves throughout crypto and probably set us back a year, maybe two. So if you were expecting a bull market just around the corner, I think 2024 is when you will have to wait. Anyway, thanks for listening and goodbye.